Hello you beautiful people, my name is Lou and in this video I'm going to be showing you the new Olympus 100 to 400. Spoiler alert, this thing's ace. It's a nice lens, When you compare it to maybe the 300mm Pro, it's almost the same size, just a bit smaller. But of course you get the versatility of the 100 to 400 all the way through. Let's speak details. Okay, aperture 5 to 6.3. The ED coating, it's got the better kind of focusing system in there, so it's rapid focusing, really quick. If you've come from a DSLR recently, you'll know just how quick the Olympus kit is anyway. So this will live up to the name. It's still fully weather sealed, IPX1 rated, and I've tested it, and believe you me, it will hold its own. It's you've got the, what do you call it? Tripod collar. You've got the tripod collar, which is Arca Swiss compatible straight out of the back, so you'd have to put a separate tripod mount on there. There is no autofocus, manual focus clutch. This isn't a pro lens, remember, so this doesn't have your fixed aperture like most of the pros do out there, and you don't have the manual focus, autofocus clutch. On the focusing ring, however, it is quite a light, very smooth, very high quality feel actually. It's nice. It's, are we in focus? No, we're not. Yeah, alright, fine, we're in focus. You've got 4 switches on the body, on the lens body itself. You've got one for the lock, which will basically lock the focal length, which is nice to stop it creeping. I mean, I don't think you really need it that much anyway, but it's good for transport. I mean, it doesn't creep under its own weight. It's quite a nice, solid feel, smooth kind of quality, just like you'd expect from Olympus, to be fair. You've got the focus limiter switch, and you've got 1.3 to 6, yes, you heard it, 1.3 to 6 meters, 1.3 meters to infinity, and then 6 to infinity. 1.3 meters focusing distance. I mean, that is unreal, isn't it? Even if you put a 2x teleconverter or the 1.4x teleconverter MC14 or MC20 from Olympus, it will still focus at 1.3 meters. So yes, also you'll have picked up then off that, it also worked with the teleconverters. So it joins, it's now the 3rd lens that will work with Olympus's teleconverters. Let's drop the... It's the 3rd lens now in the range that will work with the Olympus MC14 and MC20 teleconverters. So we've now got another addition to the family alongside the 300mm Pro and the 40 to 150 Pro. Back to the switches, we've got autofocus and manual focus, of course, because we don't have the clutch, and we also have the image stabilizer on or off. Now, this will give you up to 3 stops of image stabilizer on the lens alone, and the reason I say the lens alone is because it is independent of the body. Now this is new for Olympus. If anybody's an avid Olympus user, you will know that the image stabilizer is normally in sync with dual sync IS with the body. Now what you have to remember is if you flick this image stabilizer switch to off, you also have to do it in the body as well to turn the body off. This will only turn the image stabilizer off in the lens and not affect the camera whatsoever. 2 totally independent image stabilizer units or technologies that will actually work with each other. So down to the quality of it. In terms of sharpness, there's a lot of pros out there already using it and will be using it moving forward. A lot of wildlife photographers, I know David Tiplin, for example, is a wildlife, shoots a lot of birds, and in fact, I've done a video with David on this particular lens for Olympus. So if you have a look and click this link there, you'll see that video. I don't think I'm gonna miss the 300mm Pro in terms of lens quality anyway. The only downside, of course, is that it's a minimum of 5 aperture. So it's a little bit heavier than the Panasonic 100 to 400 by about 200 grams, if I remember rightly. In fact, I'll put the exact numbers just here. So it's a little bit heavier. Of course, you don't have the aperture 4 like you do on the Panasonic. You've only got aperture 5 to 6.3. But in terms of optical sharpness, honestly, I think it's actually better. Right the way through, there's been a lot of work gone into the amount of glass and the coatings that the glass has got, and it just helps. It's a really nice, you wouldn't know that it wasn't a pro lens, I wouldn't have said. In the box, you get the lens hood. You also don't get the case or the sleeve for it like you would with the pro lens. Again, it's not a pro lens, I need to keep drilling that into you, but the price reflects it. 1,099 Great British pounds for a brand new lens that will effectively go up to 1600mm full frame equivalent. I mean, If you've already got a 300mm Pro and you don't quite use it because it's not quite versatile enough, then maybe this is something that you should be looking into. I mean, if you haven't ordered it already, or you're watching this video because you may be considering ordering it, I would. It's going to be my new take it everywhere type of lens. I think it will fit in the bag nicely. In fact, yeah, there's nothing really that I could think to complain about, to be honest. As a wrap up then, we've got the M.Zuiko digital 100-400, aperture 5 to 6.3. Now it will also support focus stacking in the Olympus models. You do have to give your camera a firmware update though, which if you're watching this video already, then the firmware is available. So go there, update your camera body before you even get the lens. You might as well just to prepare. What is there to not like about it, really? Super fast autofocus technology, a lot of glass in there, a lot of engineering, and it just feels good quality. I mean, the clicks, listen to the clicks. Good click, good haptic feedback. If it had had a manual focus clutch on there, it could have probably passed as being a good Pro quality one at least. If you've had a go with one of these, let me know what you think in the comments. If you've got a Panasonic 100-400, tell me, are you gonna switch? Is it something that you're gonna upgrade to, do you reckon? If you've got any comments and questions for me, this will be with me almost permanently now, so please ask me questions, what you think. If there's any content or videos you'd like to see, let me know. Thank you for watching. If you haven't subscribed already, please hit that subscribe button and hit the bell for updates every time I upload a video, just like this one now. Thank you for watching. I will see you on the next one. Peace.